All right, so we're back. We're back on the videos. Um, I want to get into the economics video, but I promised before I do the economics video that I was going to do one on detoxing and fasting. I had some people hit me up about it, and they wanted to know a little bit more about it from the health is wealth video. So uh, let's get straight into it. So detoxing and fasting are two sides of the same coin. Really, it's detoxing. It's a physical thing where you eliminate toxins from your body, and fast. And it's like an intentional releasing of detox from your body, used for a multitude of purposes. You can use it just to get your body healthy, your physical body healthy. That's one of the effects it has. But it can also have spiritual effects if you use it in that manner. Um, it can really provide you with a lot of spiritual benefits that we'll talk about, which is why you see a lot of the spiritual traditions, the religious traditions that talk about fasting um, as part of their traditions. I believe Islam has a period of fasting, Judaism has a period of fasting, Christianity may have a period of fasting. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know Jesus fasted for a certain amount of time or what have you. But you see this common theme all throughout history, and it's not for any. It's not just for physical benefits. Although detoxing and fasting do bring physical benefits, but they also have spiritual benefits as well. We'll talk about all that throughout the course of the video. Hopefully, got my trusty list here, so hopefully we get to everything. But let's definitely jump right into it. So the whole idea of detoxing and fasting, of detoxing, is your body is constantly detoxing, 24/7. It's not. It never stops. Even as you take in toxins, your body is detoxing. So, purposeful detoxing, as I had it written down. Let me see. Detoxing and fasting are prolonged and intentional periods of toxin removal. Okay, because toxin removals happens automatically, subconsciously, regardless, 24/7. But it's just stopping putting so many toxins into your body so that your body can get rid of more toxins. That's the essence of what detoxing is, um, and so that kind of says something about health in our society, that we take in so many toxins, because we only run into problems when you take in more toxins than your body can get rid of. Because when you take in more toxins than your body can get rid of, then obviously a certain amount of toxins stay in the body, which cause disease, dysfunction, etc., etc. So this is more of an exercise of stopping toxins from coming into the body, which allows toxins to be removed from the body. That's what detoxing and fasting is all about. And so the ways that toxins are removed from the body, the main ways, are basically through every open hole, orifice in your body. Toxins are removed, or can be removed. So one is obviously your skin, the pores in your skin, like when you sweat. That's one way your body gets rid of toxins. Through your when you urinate, when you defecate, number one, number two, that's your body getting rid of toxins. Like even when your nose is runny, the mucus that comes out, that's toxins. If it comes up in your throat and you spit it out, that's getting rid of toxins. Even when you, like, sometimes when you cry, when the tears that come up, tears will generate themselves if it wants to get rid of something in your eye, which is a form of detoxing because you're getting rid of a toxin. So any kind of hole in your body, and obviously, the biggest one is breathing. When you breathe, that's how your body gets rid of the gases, the harmful gases, and the harmful liquids are dispelled through the different holes in the body. So that's how your body gets rid of toxins. Um, Let me see here. So an important element in this whole process is water. Plenty of water, good water. You want the alkaline water if you can get it. Distilled water is also good, but distilled water also pulls some beneficial things from your body as well. So you don't want to overdo it on the distilled water. Natural spring water is good. Alkaline water is the best though. But whatever you do, you want to be drinking a lot of water throughout this process, because short and simple is water helps facilitate and acts as a catalyst in the process of removing toxins from the body. Um, so the water in the cells gets cleaned out. The body's mostly water. You got to change that water out. You're mostly water, and you got to change that water out. Just like you would, just like oil, you got to change your oil in a car, or just like you have to change the water in a fish tank. Water in a fish tank is a good analogy, because if you leave a fish tank and don't clean it out for a certain amount of time, the fish die very quickly because the water is polluted. It's the same thing for the water in your cells. You want to make sure that you clean that water out frequently, or else those cells become dysfunctional. And when you get dysfunctional cells, then you get disease, you get dysfunction, you get all kinds of bad things that happen to you, chronic diseases and things like that. So water is critical, and water is also good because it's just mandatory. It's just mandatory. I was going to say something else, but I'll get back into that at another point. Another aspect of this, breathing. We talked about breathing in the beginning as one of the ways that the body gets rid of toxins. So you want to make sure that you're doing your deep breathing, deep rhythmic, full breaths that come from the bottom of the stomach up to the neck, up through the diaphragm, up into the neck, and then the slow release. You want to be doing the science of breath. Google science of breath. It's just like a short little manual that kind of teaches the different aspects of breathing and the importance of breathing. But breathing deep is a critical element in this whole process, because it is another catalyst by which you will accelerate the process of getting rid of toxins in your body, since detoxing is your goal. So breathing, very, very, very important. Let me see. Also, so it depends on what kind of detox you want to do. You can go extreme on your detox and do just nothing in your body whatsoever, and your body will, get rid of a lot of toxins. And I want to say this. Is that first of all, fact check everything. Fact check everything I'm saying, because I don't want everything ain't for everybody, and your body may react differently to certain things than it will to other things. So fact check everything, and know yourself. But you can get rid of a lot of the things that bring you pain, or the things that give you discomfort, or the things that are so-called diseases or dysfunctions in your body, through detoxing and fasting, or for extended periods. I remember we had the article a little while back about how Bill Clinton got rid of his diabetes just simply by going on an almond milk diet over like a few months. And that's the kind of thing that can happen. And you can get rid of much more. You can get rid of diabetes. You can get rid of the flu and colds and things of that nature. But you can also get rid of things that are much more serious. Just through your diet, just through fasting, just through getting positive habits in your body and in your routine. So I definitely want to say that. Also, so there's different levels you can go. You can go not taking anything at all. You can do a water fast, where all you do is drink water, which is good. You can do a liquid fast, which you just don't take in any solid food, which is another good one, because liquid is the element by which we break down, which our bodies break down the fastest. Obviously, we're mostly water, but our bodies break down water easily, and things that are of a liquid nature easily, much more easily, because food has to be broken down. Food breaks down into liquid before we can even use it. And we're actually, when you chew solid food, you're actually supposed to chew it until it's liquid, so it just goes through your body, because one way or another, it's got to turn that into a liquid before it can use it. So you can do just water, you can do liquids, you can do juice fast, you can do a raw foods fast, where all you do is you just drink water and eat raw foods, and it has to be something from the earth, or else you won't eat it. Fruits and vegetables from the earth, or else you won't eat it. And then you can, so it varies in levels from extreme to just good habit. So extreme would be no food at all. Extreme, a little bit less extreme, would be no food but water. Not extreme in a bad way, but just like you're really gonna detox. That's like level 10 detox, taking nothing in your body. Level 10 detox. drinking just water, like a level 9 detox. Um, and then that has levels all the way down, liquid and raw food. But then you can even get to the thing where all you eat is pasta. Not all you eat is pasta, but you add grains into it, so you can eat your pastas and your breads, anything, but you still don't mess with meat. You may not mess with processed food that comes in a can, or processed food like that. The only processed food you deal with maybe uh, so-called would be like the grains or whatever. I mean, so you can incorporate a lot of different things, and it works on a lot of different levels. And it just depends on what you want to do. It depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to eliminate a serious disease from your body, you have to be more extreme with your detoxing and your fasting, and you have to stick to it for a longer amount of time. Um, if you just want to pick up some healthy habits, then you could think of every day as a detox. Say, I won't, I won't. I only eat meat once. If you're a big meat eater, I only eat meat for one meal a day. Or if you're a moderate meat eater, I may only eat meat once a week. Or I won't eat any processed foods. Or only allow myself one sugar craving a week. It all depends on how you moderate it, and that's where your self-discipline and your wisdom faculty come in to determine what's the best method and course for you. I myself run this whole spectrum from one time to another. One moment you may catch me doing nothing, nothing goes in the body, and then it may be water. Another day it may be the raw foods. Another day it may be um, only grains. Another day it may be just one meal a day. Another day it may be straight liquid diet. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do and how you feel, and what your goals are. So that being said, let me get into some other things real quick that will help out with this topic. Herbs. Get into your herbs. Learn a little bit more about that. I'm really learning a lot about the herbs right now. But the natural stuff from the earth, man, it has so many benefits for you. It has so many benefits for you. Basically, anything that you can get as a synthetic drug has an equivalent in nature, has an equivalent that's in some kind of plant. Similar effect, much safer for you, much more organic, because you're made of the same stuff that the earth is made of, the same stuff that the cosmos are made of. But you're not made of the stuff this processed food is made of. Period. It's foreign to you, and your body will treat it as a foreign thing, and it will get rid of it like a toxin. You won't be able to use it. It will only harm you. So you want to stay with as natural foods as possible, which is where raw foods come in, which is where food from the earth comes in at, but which is where the herbs come in at also. So you want to make sure you get up on your herbs, because as you're detoxing, as you're not taking any processed foods into your body or anything damaging into your body, the herbs actually can end up helping you and creating a synergy with the detox. So certain herbs. So for example, your body will naturally detox. It will naturally detox, but you can take certain herbs or plants or foods into your body that will accelerate the process and also bring you some nutritional value at the same time, because while you're getting rid of a lot of toxins, it's also good to put good things in your body when you do decide to take things into your body. And dealing with the herbs and the vegetables, make sure that those things are of a high nutritional content, a high vitamin and mineral content, which is important for your body's health. So herbs, get up on them. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. You want to do, so a couple suggestions on the herbs. Okay, of course. You want to get into, okay, spirulina is a good one. I don't know if you can say spirulina herb, maybe a vegetable, a plant, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I should do a second one on straight herbs. Well, so, okay, so spirulina is good. Any green vegetable is going to be great for you, because a green vegetable is going to contain the closest thing to the energy of the sun that the plant world has to offer. And all you're looking for as a member of an inhabitant of this planet is the energy from the sun. So you want to get that first-hand energy from the sun. You can't get the first-hand energy from the sun. What you're looking for is the closest energy from the sun you can get through food as possible, and that is the green plant. The green plant is the closest. So you want to make sure you stock up on that. Hold up.